I am so excited to introduce
Freddie, this is for you. Freddie Prinze Jr., the owner. This is for you. I dedicate this win, this victory, this championship win to you, Freddie Prinze.
Do you want to know what my third favorite movie of all time is?
No,
Scooby-Doo.
I've never seen it.
Where's Freddie? Why is Freddie not here? That is literally why I accepted this booking. I wanted to meet Freddie.
He no-showed.
Where is he?
He no-showed. He knew that we were the real stars here. We were the real stars here. And now look at us. We both have the gold. Not only the internet gold, but the premier streaming network gold.
That's right. Did you have a question?
Well,
Yeah.
let's open it up to the media in attendance.
Okay.
Okay.
Ask the new champion
That's right.
some questions. So
All
I'm
right.
going to open it up to the press.
Let's open up.
Yes, Nikki the Good here from the Meat Pop Express. Steph, we'll go ladies first. The people of New Jersey, right? You're not one to use vulgarity. What do you think about their language in the audience today? What do you have to say about that?
I mean, I feel like New Jersey is disgusting, and every single time I come here, I'm reminded of how much I hate this place. It's like New York City, but even worse somehow. Sorry, no offense, but
I'm from Long Island, and New Jersey sucks.
Yeah, it does.
I
It
agree
sucks.
completely,
It's
yeah.
disgusting. Everything about it sucks. The people are gross. So I came to get paid. I came to win the championship, which is what I did. I'm
Right.
not planning on spending any more time in this terrible city.
And Matt, congratulations.
That's
Another
right.
belt.
That's right.
Another
Championship. Vince says championship.
Yeah,
Championship.
get it
That's
right,
right.
dude.
Title.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are married, though. I'm married as well.
Yes.
So does this make Chelsea one half of that one?
Yeah, and you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna bring this to GCW live on. I'm bringing the gold, the premier streaming network championship to. Never before.
Oh,
I'm the first. I'm an innovator. I'm bringing this to. That's right.
Can I get one more question? One more question. real
Yeah,
quick?
sure.
So Matt, considering you had Freddie Prinze Jr., would you say that Steph is, is she all that?
I don't get it. I'm 26. I'm in a different generation than you.
Yeah, she's
so I
all
don't
that.
get
She's
it.
not my wife, Chelsea Green. You know, but she's my heater. She's the best heater I've ever had. You know what
You've
I'm saying?
only had one. What does that mean?
Well,
I'm the
you're a great
best.
heater. And
Number
look,
one.
we are the champions of Premier Streaming Network. We're going to carry this title all over the world because unlike a lot of the people on the indies, we actually get booked. We have this disease called...
We don't have to tweet about it. We just actually
I
get booked.
I go to my email because I have all these dates free. I have no dates free.
No dates. Not a single
No
date.
dates free.
Not a single date.
I have this disease. It's called booked too much-itis. I booked too much. I don't have available booking till 2024, and I'm going to take this title, the Premier Streaming Network title, and I'm going to bring it everywhere. Japan. Where are we going? Australia. England. Everywhere.
Everywhere.
All over the world. And besides Canada, listen, Chelsea, I love Canada, but I will not go to Canada unless someone pays like double my rate. I hate Canada. It's cold. The food sucks. The only good thing about Canada is Chelsea Green.
I've never been to Canada, so personally, I would like to get flown there so I can see it once. But
They got to double my rate.
okay.
Because I really don't want to
You
go.
know
That's what
what?
I do. That's
Double
my
mine.
That's my gimmick.
Double
I
mine.
say double my rate, and then they don't book me, so it's like their fault.
because you're too expensive.
I'm already expensive.
No, I know.
Shernoff knows.
He knows.
Both of them know.
I know.
That's right.
Anything else?
Rob Williams, BCP. Matt, I want to ask you, Colton, Casey, Navarro, both not able to be here, or not able
What's a diamond upside down?
A pussy.
She knows that one.
Yeah, I know that
She
one.
knows that one.
I know
Hey,
that one.
she's all that.
Yeah.
She's all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Casey and Colt not able to compete for various reasons tonight. Would they be able to get the tap on the shoulder to compete for your new Premier Network championship?
I mean, they got to get to the back of the line. This is the place to be. What booking did they take yesterday that they can't even risk? I think Cole was in Canada, actually.
Yeah.
That's why Canada sucks.
Yeah, see?
That's why Canada sucks. See, Cole actually, he saved himself some embarrassment. He's trying to leech off my relevancy, off my buzz, off our buzz, off
Everyone
everything
is.
we've built.
Everyone is.
So the fart of wrestling, it's over. Nobody's watching that or listening to that anymore. They're only talking about us, the indie god, the indie goddess, and the champions of the Premier Streaming Network.
Steph, I'll ask you. You talked about having a gold collection. Is
Yeah.
there another title now? And congrats on the win. Is there another title that you're targeting, perhaps GCW?
They do have a pair of tag belts, don't they?
Yeah, you know.
We do look like a nice little tag team, don't we?
I never got my rematch at the GCW World Title because Moxley is ducking me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we should go for the tag team titles.
Yeah, I reckon.
And if Premier makes the tag team titles, we should go for those and win those too and bring them to GCW on and show who the Premier streaming network really is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean.
See what I did there, Josh?
What he said.
Yeah.
Really? What he said.
So some of the fans tonight were chanting, "You got no more body space left for these titles." Is there any end in sight for you when it comes to the belt collector, or are you just going to collect any and all possible?
Listen, promoters, if you're trying to book me, like I said, it's 2024. Please don't book me against your champion. I don't want to come back to your promotion. I don't want to wrestle your guy, okay? He's never going to make it. And then I don't want to carry your title. I just don't. That's the truth. You should see my closet right now. Just titles stacked up. Laundry and titles. I don't want any more titles besides this, the Premier Streaming Network Championship.
To jump off that, I would love some more titles, so everyone please.
You gotta catch up.
I'm fucking trying, dude.
Can't
I'm
curse
trying.
here. Can we curse on the Premier Streaming Network?
You can bleep that one and the one before.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get more titles, right?
Yeah.
So everyone book me against your champions. Obviously, I will beat
you know,
them.
Steph, I think we gotta up your rate a little bit.
Yeah,
it's a
you know
little too
what?
low.
Tonight,
Yeah.
my rate
It's gone
just
up.
went up. It just went up.
Yeah.
And then, so for bookers, are you open men, women, doesn't matter, you're coming for the belts regardless?
Have you seen what I look like? Do you honestly think that I couldn't beat a man?
She's all that.
No, you definitely.
That's literally the dumbest question I've ever heard in my life. I could win any world heavyweight championship that is on the independent scene, and it would make sense, it would fit, and it would be completely believable. I'm like 85 kilos. I don't know what that is in pounds. I'm bigger than most of the guys that were back there. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a very stupid question.
Any other questions?
Steph, you've been, just for your fans out there, you've been dropping a lot of thirst traps on Twitter recently, I've been seeing. Is that a strategy?
I thought you said you were married, pal.
I am married.
Everyone's
Jesus.
married. It doesn't mean shit these days.
I'm a journalist. Here. Just is there a strategy to maybe throw off?
Yeah, let me show you the strategy real
I
quick.
can't watch this.
No, let me show you the strategy.
Turn away.
That's a wrestling photo, 794 likes. This is a thirst trap, 7,400 likes. That's the
numbers don't
strategy.
lie. The numbers don't
Women's
lie.
internet champion. It's business. I'm not an idiot. I know what I'm doing, and I learned it from him.
Hey, it ain't show friends, it's show,
Show business.
business. That's right.
Welcome. Here are the owners, creators of Premier Streaming Network. I'm going to
Some of them.
Open it up to press, but first of all, what are your initial reactions of tonight's amazing wrestling event?
I'm personally very, very happy. This idea of doing the showcase this way this year, it was a little experimental, and we didn't know. First of all, we didn't know if the response from the promotions would be what we wanted, and it was. It was beyond what we imagined. Everybody wanted to participate. Everyone sent great talent. A lot of the promoters were here supporting us, supporting their talent. So to see it come together and really be what we wanted, which was a chance to showcase what is on Premiere, and you got to see a lot of what makes these different promotions special, so I was very happy.
Yeah, no, I'll second that. It was great to be able to see how much everybody really appreciated the opportunity. They appreciated it as much as we appreciated them being here. Wanting, Premier Streaming Network. It's we're really proud of our tech. We're really proud of how it looks, the ease for the consumer. But if we don't have great promotions on it, I mean, it's just an empty app, right? So the fact that we have such great promotions, great promoters, great athletes in those promotions, and who are willing to come out and do something like this, to be a part of an event like this, that means the world to us. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's funny, we were asked last year at the Wrestling Showcase when Matt Cardona won this championship, which, by the way, was a gift from Matt Cardona because he does have way too many championships. So he gifted this to me for my sacrifice that I made in the ring tonight. I mean, I don't want to use the word hero, so we'll move on before everyone gets emotional. But we said at last year's Wrestling Showcase, people asked, well, what's next? And we didn't know a streaming network was next. That happened. It's been a busy year. I mean, our network's been launched for 8+ months. And, I think for the showcase to morph from a tournament of the Indies best to what it's become, what it became tonight, and being a launching pad for these championships, I'm really proud. I think we're all really proud of it. Freddie Prinze Jr. is proud of it. Paul Owen is proud of it. Neither of them could be here, but yeah, they were. I think we're all really happy with how this turned out.
Rob Williams, BCP Plus, guys, congrats on the night.
Thank you.
Mr. Shernoff, or Josh, congrats on the Wrestling Faction win tonight. You talk about being a hero. Fred, I'll ask you, man. The word collusion comes to mind with Josh's involvement in the main event with Matt Cardona. Your thoughts?
Listen, as much as anyone has heard about Josh's dedication to Matt Cardona, I can tell you I've heard at least 3 times as much. But no, I think that that Josh really wanted to show his support, and now he has the sore jaw that he deserves.
Yeah, I think the thing is when Fred and look, Fred's a well-intentioned guy, right? He didn't realize that he was screwing Matt Cardona with what he did. He was thinking about the fans and making sure that everybody watching around the world was going to get a make good because of the travel situations with Colt Cabana, which I've been told were true. So whatever. But he was just trying to do a make good. So I forgive him. I understand that. But having said that, when I saw the referee do just a horrible job, just an absolutely terrible job, I felt that it was my duty to step in. So there was no collusion. I think, I thought to myself, what would Freddie do? And Freddie would, like Summer Catch, he'd dive right into that pool. You know what I mean? And that's what I did. I dove in, and I met a Samoan shark. And while I am sore in my jaw, I have a loose tooth and a bruised clavicle, I'll survive. And Matt Cardona's Premier Streaming Network men's champion, and Steph DeLander's Premier Streaming Network women's champion, and I could not be happier because it went to the right people.
A follow-up question for you, Josh, I should say.
You can call me Mr. Shernoff, it's okay.
Respectfully, I have to ask, should we expect you to get up in the commentary again in the future and get in the ring again?
Well, my last time in the ring was 15 years ago when I defeated current CZW champion Rich Swann, which makes me kind of like an honorary CZW champion, but that's neither here nor there. Dave, we'll talk about it later. So I think a solid 15 more years of recovery from this, and then we'll see. I have no intention of being in the ring. All kidding aside, today's talent, today's athletes are on a completely different level. I would never begin to pretend that 15 years removed from in-ring competition that I could hang with any of them. I respect the hell out of these guys who have been doing this. You look at a guy like Matt Cardona, all kidding aside, in the 15 years since I last wrestled, Matt Cardona has maybe had once a week off for 15 years. Some of those weeks didn't have off, and Matt's just one of many. So I have more respect than I could ever put into words for everybody who over the last 15 years has been continuing to wrestle. As far as getting up from the commentary table and just running in, listen, when I see a travesty of justice, call it a civic duty, call it a moral compass, but I'll get in there if I have to. As long as Jacob Fatu is not in there. I will never do that again. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm going to, of course, sue him for everything he has, and I'll win, right?
I don't think so.
I'm going to call Mike Dawkins, the gimmick attorney. I mean, he does like copyright law, but I'm sure he'll steer me in the right direction. So we'll be good.
So, shout out to you guys. Great event.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, you've managed to sneak, I think, 4 different titles so far into this. So, shout out to you guys for that. But you mentioned, like, you're saying, what's next?
What's next apparently is we're shutting down.
But can we expect this to be a every year thing going forward, or?
It really depends. The key thing for us coming out of this event was to crown the inaugural champions. And what happens now for those champions is that they are able to defend the premier titles on any show for any promotion that airs on Premiere, any live event that airs on Premiere. And we've already gotten a lot of interest from some of the promoters who had talent perform tonight for upcoming shows that they would like to book whoever came out of this as the champions. So our interest is really right now focused, aside from everything else we do with the network, when it comes to what you saw here tonight, it's really about what comes next for the champions and using those belts and those champions as a way to
Championships.
the championships to tie everything together. You know, when there was talk last year about was the initial showcase leading to a promotion, and we had to think about what we wanted to do this year, we kind of realized we don't want to create a promotion, and we don't need to create a promotion because we have all these great promotions under the Premier umbrella. And so that's what this is, and that's what those titles represent. And it's a way to create, we always say it's kind of like reinventing the territory system for the digital age. And so for us, that's really the focus, is where those titles are going to go, where our champions are going to go, and what kind of interesting matches are to come for that to help raise the profile of all of our different promotions even more.
Yeah, I mean, he said it perfectly there. We're not promoters. We don't have any interest in being promoters. That's a full-time job and a whole, I think we're very proud of what we were able to pull off here, which is thanks to an incredible team that we had. Jared Noah and his team with the lighting, GPW Productions, AJ McKay backstage directing this, did a amazing job, and so many more, way too many to mention, pulled this off. I think it was an incredible show. But yeah, we have a network to run, so we have to get back to that. And like Fred said, we don't need to be a promotion. We don't need to necessarily do another showcase because we have the best promotions out there. Now, having said that, as time goes on, if an opportunity presented itself and we felt like, hey, there's something we, literally feel like we need to showcase, then we'll do that. But right now, what we showcase this. We want everybody, don't watch a show we're putting on. We want you to go watch all of these different promotions because there's thousands and thousands of hours of content on Premier Streaming Network. So we want people to go and watch all of that. This was really a giant commercial. That's what we wanted this to be, a giant commercial for the promotions and for the talent. This was a way for us to show them our appreciation for them being a part of this brand new streaming network, taking that chance and that leap with us, and showing them how serious we are about them. And now it's they do it best. So let's sit back and watch that. And yeah, I guess never say never, but right now our focus is on watching those championships grow and watching the network grow and watching the promotions thrive.
Thank you both so much for an amazing night, and get some rest.
We're going to.
Thank
I
you.
need an ice pack. I need an ice pack because this is getting warm. I do want to say one last thing. Dave Sturgio, if you're listening, wherever you are, I put my life on the line to protect you when you were attacked. Yet when I was attacked in cold blood, you sat at the table. So I am suspending you from appearing at WrestlePro next week on Sunday. I don't want to do this, but you are not allowed to be on Premier Streaming Network next Sunday. It's a one-show suspension. It's no big deal. But I want you to think about what you've done. I want you to think about what you've done. I'm not angry. I'm just very, very disappointed and angry. Thank you all so much.